Hi folks, how are you all doing today? Today we will be learning about how to create a profile page, right? So not focusing on the coding today, but focusing on the design today. Okay, let's see some advanced properties also, and let's use image and a drawer navigator component. So we'll understand how exactly we can use that component and all, right? So let's start with the profile creation, right? So before starting off with anything, I would just like to tell you all guys that if you have not been watching my series yet, please do go back to my channel Folx Hub and watch every video, right? So, and if you're starting with any playlist, please start watching the playlist right from the first video till the end so that you have the better grip on the content and yes, you will also understand that better. Okay, coming back to our session, where today we are creating a profile page. So I'm just renaming my screen as profile profile. Okay. So now let's see what is a drawer navigator component, right? A drawer navigator will actually get the menu. Okay. So I will just show you first. Let's just search for drawer navigator. I'm just dragging it. Before dragging it, I'll just place it over here just above the profile, right? So now inside this drawer navigator, right, you can actually place any screen, okay, any number of screens, no problem, right? So this will show it like a menu, right? I will show you. On the right side you have the drawer navigator, so we can give drawer width. I'm just giving it as 200. Drawer position, I think I'll just keep it left for now. And active tint color. Tint color is the text color, so I'm just giving dark blue. And background color, let's say lighter of this thing. Inactive tint and inactive background color, I'm not giving. Okay. So inactive is like if you're on profile screen, let's suppose it will show you the profile screen. Okay. So if you're I mean the other screens will be there, right? So those screens will have this inactive tint color. Okay, maybe I will just show you inactive tint color. I'll give dark green, background color light green. Okay, so first let's add the profile screen into the navigator. Yes, whenever you see that red bar on the left, then you can place screen into the navigator. Okay, and for now, let's add another screen. Okay, quickly. So I will just add another screen and I will rename the screen as profile 2, profile 2. Okay. And I will just add this screen also into this drawer navigator. So I'm just placing it under profile. You can see it just went into the navigator. When I just minimize this navigator, you will not see that thing, right? So when I expand it, you will see two screens here. Okay. Now what shall we do is we'll just live test it and check. Okay. So on the profile, I'm just clicking on live test. Yes. So from the left, if I just drag it, you should. Okay, it's quite hard to drag it from the left. What I will do, I will just design a menu icon here. Okay. So for placing the menu icon on the left, because the drawer navigator will come from the left. Okay. So that's why what I'm doing is I'm just adding a row now. Row is an element which is used to horizontally align components. So I'm just placing my row into the profile screen, and you can change the width and height of the row, right? So I would just like to say fit contents in terms of height and fill container in terms of width. Okay. And horizontal alignment left. because whatever I want to place, I want to start it off from the left. So that's why. Okay. And click on the screen, and I will change the vertical alignment as top so that this row will go on to the top. Yes. We already understood what are vertical alignments, horizontal alignments in our previous sessions, right? If you have not been watching that, please do go back to my channel and check it out. And then I want a button component inside this row. So I'm just placing it inside the row. So when you see a red bar on the left of the row, then you can drop it into the row like this. Okay. So what I will do, I'll just write menu on the button. Okay. So this is a menu button, right? Now I'm not going to change anything on this now for now. So let's go to blocks quickly. And whenever button 3 click, right? So when button 3 is clicked, then I want the menu to be coming up. Okay. So you can click on profile screen, and you can call this one, call profiles toggle drawer menu. So toggle drawer menu is the drawer navigator menu. Okay. So let's just quickly live test this and check. Like you can see on the top left, my menu icon is placed. When I click on it, you're seeing the menu. So I gave a light blue color background and then dark blue as the text tint color and background color, right? This was active. So this was my profile 2 screen. Okay. Now let's just go back, and it did not get applied, right? The style did not really get applied onto the navigator. The light green color and the dark green color did not come, right? So maybe I will have to check it again then. Let's just click on live test on profile screen. So it is just giving blue color only, right? I don't know why it is not getting applied. That's not our mistake. It's something related to the navigator only, because we gave all the colors, right? Then on the inactive element, it should show green color backdrop with dark green color thing. So this is working out, but this is not working out. Maybe I will change this to dark green and this to light green. Now let's check what happens. On the profile screen, click on it and then live test it. Live test. So when you click on the menu icon, it still did not change. It's not getting applied. The style is not getting applied at all. No. However, so we'll check that later now. For now, I just want to remove this radius. And then I also would like to give some margin left, because you can see it is just sticking towards the left and I don't want that to happen. So I'm giving 10 pixel margin. And then this is good for now. Okay. So let's click on the row. If you want to give any background color for your row, you can absolutely give. I would just like to give background color for my profile screen. So I'm just clicking on the screen here. Then I'll give the background color. Let's say I want to give a light blue background. Okay. So, and then here you can actually place images also. That is also fine. Okay. And now inside the row, I just want to place a label, and I would just like to give the title. So under the button, I'm just placing my label here. You can see they both are sticking to each other, and I don't want that to happen. So I'll give margin left as 15 pixels. So you can see now there's a gap here. And on the label, let's just write something. Let's say profile. Okay, and change the font size to 20. Then we can change the color. I'll change the color to white. I like this. Then we can change the font style. We can also change the font weight. I want bold because I like this. And text alignment, let's say center, because there's no change, because already the label container is occupying whatever the text it has. So that's why. Okay. If you want to give borders, you can definitely add borders, but I don't think I want a border. But yeah, I would just like to go to advanced properties and change the text style. So I want to give font family. So let's say cursive. So this is cursive, like you can see. Or you can also, I think you can write times. So this is times, right? And you have roboto. So this is roboto, and you have monospace. So monospace. This is monospace. Okay. Likewise, there are few, and these are the mostly used things. Now, after this, I would just like to add some information about me, right? First, I want a profile picture here, and then I want to add information about me. Okay. So that means we need a column now because we want the vertical alignment of the components, right? So I will just get the column. What I'll do, just minimize this row because column should not enter the row, right? That's why. So I'm just getting this column and placing it over here. So inside this column, we can go to simple properties. If you want to change height or width or background color, you can absolutely change any of these. So I would just like to change the vertical alignment to top here also. I want all my elements to be coming from the top. So that's why. Okay. Column is for the vertical arrangement of the components and row is for the horizontal arrangement of the components. Okay. This you will have to understand and remember. Now I'll just add image component. So image, just drag it over here. Yes, I got the image, but I want a circular image. Okay, so not the square one. Then you can, if you want, you can change the absolute sizes of height and width, but I think this is fine for my picture. Okay, then I also want margin top. I want some gap on the top. Like you can see, it's not looking good. So we can say 15 pixel gap. I think this is nominal. Then I also want some border. I want three pixel border. Border radius, what I will do. So width and height of my image is 150, right? So half of 150 will give me 75, right? So if I give 75, what happens is it becomes circle like this. Okay, I want a circular image. That's why I'm just giving this. And then color, you can also choose the color. I will choose a dark blue color. Okay. So I just want everything to be in the same palette. So that's why. Now let's get a girl picture. So search for girl cartoon images. So we can get any. I just only want a face. So let's not be so picky, and I'll just choose this girl. Copy image address. Just go back here. So you're already on the image, right? So you can say this as profile image. And here in the picture, you can just paste the URL directly. Okay. So this should get the URL here. Wow. Looks cool, right? As this is the transparent background image, that's why you can see the background here, right? I think it looks cool. Great. I like it. And then, yeah, so after the profile picture, let's just add some labels. Okay. So I'm just placing a label under this. Yeah, here. Whenever you see the red bar, only then you have to drop it so that it will be easy for you to align the components. And yes, on the label, let's just write name. Okay. So I will just write Veena Madhuri. Okay. So instead of font size, you can just write 20. Yeah, I think this is good. So I also want to change the color to dark blue. And I will also make the font weight bold so that it looks good. Font style, let it be normal. And yeah, I think I have to give some margin top because I want some gap. So I'll give 5 pixel gap. I think this is fine and enough. I'll change the text style. Let's change the font family. So let's give times. Yeah, it's good. Or or we saw some other thing, Roboto. Okay. Some other thing like cursive. Okay. We can keep this. Now, so this is the name label. So I would just like to change this as name label. Okay. And then if you want to just duplicate the same style for other things also, right? You can just duplicate this label over here. Click on duplicate, duplicate. So it will get everything, the same thing basically. Okay. So instead of this, let's say email address, right? So abc@gmail.com, a dummy email address I'm writing over here. Okay. And then we can just duplicate this again, or instead of name label, we have to write this as mail label. Okay. And then I'm just duplicating this again. So, and we can just write contact number. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay. So if you want, you can actually change the style of this, right? So on the name, we'll just increase the size, font size to 30. Let it be a little bit bigger in size because this is the name, right? This is the main thing. And on this, we can change the colors if necessary. So I think I'll just give white color. This looks good. On number also we can change this to white color. Right. Okay. So this is how we are creating a profile page, right? Not only this, you can absolutely give borders around this. Like I'll just play around the borders and I'll show you how you can design this thing, right? So let's just go to border width. Let's give border width as 3 and border radius as 3 again. Okay, very small border radius. So I want a white color border. So let's suppose you want it like the underline. Okay, then what you can do, I already chose, it is already chosen as solid, so I'll let it be solid. Now we can go to advanced properties over here, right? We have styling. Just click on styling and you have border width over here, right? So top border, bottom, left and right. So I only want the bottom border and top will be 0. So bottom will be 0. You can see the change, right? Sorry, bottom will be 3. Okay. Left will be 0. Right will be 0. So you can see it's just giving a underline now, right? If you want to keep it like underline, yes, definitely you can do this. Okay. Or let's suppose you want to make it look like a 3D kind of thing. Okay. So yes, absolutely you can do that. How can we do that? Let me just give a left thing as 2. Okay. And and then right thing will be 3. Okay. And top also 2. Right. So you can just create it like this. So you can see the effect now. On top and left, you have the small borders, and on the right and bottom, you have a little bit bigger border, right? So it gives a different effect now. Okay. Along with this, you also have the border radii, right? If you want, you can also change the border radii. What I'll do, I'll just increase this to 4 on the bottom and 4 on the right. So now the effect is clearly visible, right? And border radii on the top left, let's give 0. Okay. On the top right also, let's give 0. Okay. Bottom left, we can give 5 pixel, or I think we can give 10 pixel. So you can see the effect now, right? It's just looking like the thing. Um, and then we can give 10 over here. So now you can see a different kind of effect, right? So if you give top left as 5 and top right also as 5, now this looks something different, right? So likewise you can create any kind of, now it looks like a raised kind of a thing, right? So raised label kind of. Yes, absolutely, you can change the things and you can try around it. Okay, so this is all about the design elements and the design things which you can do, right? Of course you can add more on your profile page, not only the image and labels, right? So let's suppose you also want to add icons. Okay, so image icons, definitely you can add images. So I just want, sorry, I want to show the image component. So I'll just change this, sorry, drag this and place this under mail label one. So instead of mail label one, I think we have to write this as phone label. Okay. And then on this image, so I want this to be inside a row. So what I'll do, I'll just drag a row first. Row. So when you get a row, what happens is you can individually style the image component also, right? So inside the row, I'm just placing my image. Okay. So now when I just click on the row, I'll change the height of the row as fit contents. Okay. And the horizontal alignment, I want it on the right side. So horizontal alignment, right. Okay. And then when I just click on the image, so I can just decrease the absolute size to 50, width also to 50. Okay, I want a small image. And I also want margin on the right side. So let's say 10 pixel margin. And we give 50 and 50 as width and height. So half of it would be 25. So I'm just giving 25. I want a circular image. So here we can just search for FB logo. So you can get any logo. So right click on the picture, copy image address, just come back here and paste it over here. This is a data image. I don't think this will work. So let's get some other one. Copy image address. So I'm just placing it over here. Yeah, you can see now here we have the Facebook icon. Okay, so this is how we can style and we can make a profile thing, right? If I just click on live test, you will see that it is neatly spaced and aligned properly like the profile, right? So this is how we can create a small profile page, right? And we'll see more designing and all, right, in our next classes. Okay, when you click on the menu, you have the thing. Okay, so this is all about it for today, and we'll meet in the next session for knowing more and designing more. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'll be meeting you all in the next session, right? So till then, you know what you have to do. You just have to watch all my videos in sequence and do subscribe to my channel, folks. How please like, comment, and share these videos to everyone. Okay, bye bye, guys. Have a great day, all. Thank you so much for watching this video.